People, the Champions League is back. The Champions League is back. But the thing is, would it be the Champions League if Ollie and Manchester United weren't on the front pages for doing the wrong thing? Midweek Vibes is back, baby. Let's go! It's been that Vibes, episode 63. Listen, Champions League is back. Ollie making Man United fans rip out their hairs per usual. But at least the rest of the English teams doing the nation proud. You know what I mean? Doing their fans proud. And actually winning a game in the Champions League. But we'll get into that in a moment shortly. We're joined by first team members. We have got David, who's actually way too close to me right now. Okay, there we go. And we've got my guy, Gunnar Sauls. How are you doing, David?
I'm doing well. Hair's neatened up. A friend called me home bargain, St. Maximin, but we move. It's a good week of football. Well, midweek of football. So yeah. And I'm not wearing a Man United top. I'm wearing a Kansas City jersey because my team embarrassed me and I can't wear the jersey.
Wait. So you've just legit... Okay, listen, I can't speak much because I wear any football shirt really, except from like major rivals. You've gone from the Packers to team... No,
I ain't switched teams.
No, you're just wearing that shirt.
I'm just wearing the jersey because I can't bring myself...
Is that Mahomes jersey?
Oh, of course it's a Mahomes jersey, yes.
Okay, good. Okay, it's all forgiven. Obviously, you gotta rep my homeboy.
Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady.
No, let's not do this right now. We're not doing this, bro. Like
Brady.
No, Brady, Mahomes, Rodgers, bro. Where's Rodgers? Where's his Super Bowl?
No.
Where's his Super Bowl? Where is his Super Bowl?
He has a Super Bowl. He won it with Mick McCarthy in 2012. Be quiet. See, learn your history. Yeah.
Oh, listen. Yeah, but the boy Mahomes will guarantee you.
Mahomes will finish better. He will finish better. Yeah.
Easy. Anyway, enough about the fake football from America. Sauls, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Obviously got our first win in the weekend. A dead first opening day of the Champions League. I thought the quality wasn't great. Picked up today. I thought the games today were very exciting, other than the one that I decided to focus on.
Which was what, PSG?
Yep. But before that, I watched Dortmund Besiktas, so that was an interesting game. But yeah, PSG, oh my God. Now, you know what I'm going to say? Poch is the most overrated manager I have ever come across.
Oh, okay. But we're going into that later. But guys, smash the like button, people. Midnight Vibes, Midweek Vibes is back. Smash the like button. Smash the like button if you are Team Homeboy, fam. Team Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, give him some love in the comments and in the chat. Also, remember to subscribe to the Football Terrace. Subscribe to the Football Terrace, people, and become a member because there is exclusive things happening. Friday night show, it is back on Friday. You get a chance to be there if you are a super member, fam. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Become a member, get all the perks, and come and be and chill out in the best football community on YouTube. I don't care anyone says. We've got some wonderful communities out there. One of them, which we're going to introduce today. But the Football Terrace, we're up there, man. We're up there. Rivals can come together, banter each other, laugh, talk football, and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Become a member and subscribe to the Football Terrace. And remember to also share this out to all the charlatans that catching the vibes right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your nan, whoever's close to you, you don't want them to be a charlatan. So tell them to come here and come to the Church of Vibes. The service is here. It is open midweek, late night services for on your head tops, for you guys. So thank you guys for liking the video, sharing it out, and subscribing. Right, people, it it's time to introduce the guests. And I'm actually really excited for this episode because the two guests we got on, wonderful people. I reckon it'll be an excellent show. First of all, we want to introduce someone who is not only a rare breed of football fan because he supports a team that I'm surprised anyone supports, even though they're really good. Not only is he that, but he's also a pioneer. He's also a visionary. He's also a trailblazer. He's out there doing his thing. And he's currently one of two founders of one of the fastest growing, one of the best up and coming YouTube football channels in the flipping planet. I don't flipping care what anyone says. This channel is gonna go places. The content they make for the top 6 teams, the people they have on, the hosts that they have. It's a wonderful group of guys and girls. They are just making some excellent content. And of course, we have to bring the boss on. You know what I mean? We have to bring the man on. One of the men behind it all. He's been grinding all this time and he's reaping the rewards. And listen, I'm excited to have him on. Everyone, please give it up for man like Daps. You know what I'm saying?
Man
Daps
like
is
Soups.
in here.
That
And
intro,
also Soups.
you know what? That intro is deserving of the guy that does all the graphics. So, firstly, because I pull Ty up in it all the time, I have to say there's 4 of us. There's Ty, me, Soups, the man that does all the graphics, and also Chris, who's behind the scenes. But KJ, when you're doing that intro, firstly, I was thinking you've put me first, which means Hassam is getting the clout, which I'm not happy with. And secondly, I always remember that show that I watched where you introed someone and then just as you cut them in, they said something about their mum and that, and you just booted them straight out. What should I do? Should I do some mad? Like, but yeah, thank you for having me. I've been waiting to come on here because the vibe's mad. Vibe is sensational, and the intro is. I'm trying to think who does intros as good as that, Soups.
Spot. I don't know. It's good
Not many people, KJ. So you're going a long way.
Thank you.
Elite KJ.
Hey, come on now. The name may have been changed on Twitter, but the elite is still there. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Let's go. And also, big up Soups in the background, if you can hear us as well. Like, my man, he likes to hide. He likes to be in the shadows. But listen, you deserve your props too. Without you and everything you do, never a foul. It wouldn't be where it's going. So, thank you. And also, my fellow Man United fan, we here for each other, you know what I'm saying? We're here for each other. But yeah, man like Soups, man. Give them all a follow on Twitter. Right. Daps gave a little bit of a spoiler who's coming on next.
So I thought that. But he deserves a spoiler because he spoiled my night by coming on the show, to be honest.
But it's still all good, fam. It's still all good. We still do the intros, right? So the next man coming on, he's been making waves in not just the YouTube scene with his football channel, but also the Twitter scene as well. He just goes into spaces and causes absolute havoc. I actually remember the first time I met this guy in a space. I was like, who is this brother, fam? Chatting bare was in my ears, fam. But now, as you get to know him, you know he's a good guy. He's here for the vibes, and he actually does know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? He will put you in a spot and a predicament. But yes, he's been making waves all over the place. And this guy, yeah, not only did he come on the Football Terrace and cause a bit of ruckus in some of the ranking shows, but he's got YouTube's Twitter account. One of YouTube's Twitter account tweeting him, and bruv, he's making it, bruv. Like that's what I believe he's making it. And you guys already know who it is. It's man like Hassam. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, let's flipping go.
Big up, KJ. Absolutely phenomenal introduction. Obviously, a bit of hatred, as you can sense from the City fan, but this is just what happens. And you know, one more thing, like which is mad. We've literally had one of the most entertaining match days in Champions League history, and an Arsenal fan calls it boring. You know why? Because they haven't been in the competition for 10 years. They're not a Champions League club. They're not even a Europa League club. And speaking of
wait,
nicknames,
wait.
David,
I called it boring.
the incredible terrace community has an amazing nickname for me. Apparently, I look like Khabib. So everyone just calls me Khabib in the comment section. So listen, in true Khabib fashion, I'm here to smash all these people whenever they talk shit about my club, about my team. So big up to KJ. Thank you for the introduction, and thank you for having me. Big up everyone, man.
Wait, which Arsenal fan called it boring?
You did.
Listen.
No, he
Boring,
said day one
whatever
was.
it
He
is,
said day one was boring. He said day one was
I
boring.
said day one of the Champions League was
Yeah,
boring.
day one.
Yes, the day was. Well, yeah.
Well, your
Not as
your
boring
team
as
weren't
Norwich
involved
at the
in that.
weekend.
Oh, wait, listen. Okay, we have got two wonderful, actually technically three, because Soup's trying to hide. We've got three wonderful guests here, already coming in with the vibes and the explosive nature of the show, and I absolutely love it. So, guys, smash the like button for Hussam, smash the like button for Daps, and obviously smash the like button for man like Soups in the background. All right,
He can't
guys.
really hide in an orange jumper, neither can he? Let's be
We're the
honest.
least
Come on, look at him.
inconspicuous.
He wants to be in the background, but he wears an orange jumper. Come on.
It makes no flipping sense, bro. Yo, at least we're all black to blend in with the flipping chair, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I should have.
you're doing your job wrong. We've got a super chat here from a Liverpool fan. Said, "Can somebody tell me one technical ability Kante has that is world class?"
He's on smoke. Do we even mention
Plus, the
Chelsea
English
yet?
media
Damn.
have turned this man into second coming of Jesus. Wow, just right off the back, just out of nowhere, just coming with smoke for Kante. Even though I'm here for it. To be fair, I love Kante, but I love winding up Chelsea fans by saying he gets carried by Pogba in France. But that's a different discussion altogether, really is. But guys, we have the debut question. So welcome to Vibes FC, the greatest football team on the planet, and we don't even play football. You know what I'm saying? So we have a question for everyone who comes on the show for the first time or comes again for the first time in the season. And we normally pit two players against each other and see who wins at the end. So last season was the Vibes GOAT, and that went to Messi, I think. I keep forgetting.
Last season,
They went to Ronaldo.
You went to Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Last season, wow.
Yeah. This season, we're doing the Vibes midfielder of all time in the Premier League. We're doing the Vibes midfielder. Not of all time, but he's of time all time because we're vibing. And the question is, the best midfielder in Manchester. Who do you pick out of Paul Pogba or Kevin De Bruyne?
No, neither of them. Neither of them. You've just pulled up two bad names. I thought you were gonna. No, neither of them. If I have to choose either of them, currently, De Bruyne. But that was a bad selection. If we're talking Manchester, you should be saying Scholes and Silva.
No. He asked the question kind of wrong.
No, he messed
the
up.
question was just between the two, not necessarily.
It's not all time. It's literally just the two current players.
Just the two.
That's a horrible one.
That's why we're not doing this.
Between De Bruyne and Paul Pogba.
It's a horrible one because if I'm 100, if Pogba was at City, we'd see probably the Pogba we've seen for the first 4 games of the season. So, like,
that's fair.
If I'm being 100, I rate Pogba massively.
Right now? Why are you being too nice?
I'm not being too nice because look, you bring up certain players, I'll ride. Bring up David Silva, yeah. I'll drive to. I was going to say Liverpool, but I'll drive to wherever you are, Khabib, yeah. And I'll turn into Usman, yeah. Not Usman from up Sheffield ways, Usman, and I'll ride out, bruv. But
your whole time
Khabib is undefeated, my guy.
But this is a thing that for me, it's like. For De Bruyne, I get that I've got issues with De Bruyne. I had issues with Yaya as well. So, I could go for hours on my issues with Yaya, bruv.
What?
I'm putting Fernandinho way ahead of Yaya because without Yaya, without De Jong, Barry, and Fernandinho, there is no Yaya. Okay, like.
Ooh, damn. Okay, we have to get back on one day and have a discussion.
However, Pogba, De Bruyne. If we're talking Premier League, it's got to be De Bruyne. So I'm going to say that with chest comfortably.
Premier League, De Bruyne, and then Hussam, who are you taking?
Kevin De Bruyne, obviously. I don't know why the City fans being like, oh, two bad names, bro. De Bruyne would get into any team in world football. Why am I showing more energy for the City player than the City fan? Listen, De Bruyne is phenomenal. When we talk De Bruyne versus Pogba, we talk consistency versus inconsistency. Even if you're a realistic United fan, you're going to tell me Pogba's biggest problem is his consistency. With Kevin De Bruyne, I know for a fact he's minimum going to give me an 8.5, a 9 out of 10 every single football game. The only problem with De Bruyne is sometimes he just gets injured. Like with his availability isn't top notch. But besides that, everything he does on the pitch, like. Honestly speaking, this guy is like phenomenal on the ball, even off the ball with his work rate, his shots, his dribbling, everything he does with the football. It has to be De Bruyne. However, Pogba, I do rate him highly. I'm not one of those people who go like, oh, show me what Pogba has done. No, I really rate Pogba highly, but it's just. Because they always do that, KJ. You know, one of them ones. Like it's usually a McTominay fan who'll tell you what has Pogba done in a United shirt. That's usually the vibe they're on. Like I rate Pogba highly, but it has to be De Bruyne. I'm being honest.
All right, rate that. So that takes the point to a final gap between the two. It's been neck and neck all this time. It's currently 7-5 to Kevin De Bruyne right now.
You've had a lot of United fans on, haven't you, KJ?
Actually, most of the votes have been from United fans, surprisingly. So we've got man like Donny James, man like Aaron said KJ had a lot of fun putting Sonny in his place. Yo, I need to watch that back and see why I go on because apparently Sonny's saying some wild.
He goes Klopp's legacy's ruined because he played Origi or he bought Origi on.
You know what?
Boy, listen, I love that kid.
Yeah,
we've got Sam here. I want to know Sam's view on Sonny.
Bro, well, listen, he's a nice guy. I like him and everything, but I just don't agree with his opinions. There's plenty of people who
agree with his opinions. I'm good. That makes me like you.
Do you know what question you should be asking Sam is?
Bro, if you've seen the game, you've seen Origi's assist for Salah's goal. Like it was.
That was class.
Yeah, it was good. So
we got another super chat here. It says the media treats Kante like.
This guy's riding.
Which kid from Africa? Like you have to send £5 a month. That you have to feed the fake Brazilian George's necks. What?
Oh my god, that's
bro!
Unless he's talking about Fabinho, which I would disagree with, but I don't know who he's talking about.
Fake Brazilian Fred, bro. Obvious.
Oh
no. To be fair, we do have a long list of fraud Brazilians. In the Premier League.
Could be Firmino.
Yeah, it could be Firmino. Could be Joe Linton. Could be Fred. Could be
Thiago
Perez. The back end.
You want me to get involved? We've had a long history of fraud Brazilians.
David, I'm here for you all night long. As long as this show is on, I'm here for you. You chat shit, I will chat 100 times more shit than you. Listen, don't start the shit. Don't start the shit. Listen, Thiago Silva is as much the fraud as Firmino is. So, whichever way you want to go with it.
All right, yo, this is going to be a flipping great episode. We got another super chat that says, facts, daps, Yaya on only 2 good seasons, 11, 12, and 13, 14.
Look, we could do a whole show. One day, I will do a show on my reasoning. Like, I don't want to say Yaya was not sensational, but there's just, when there's certain players for your team that you will... you can pick up flaws on them. And for me, it was the tracking back. He never, ever, the amount of times I'd watch people run past him and him just give up. And then like he was tired, the next minute he'd pick up the ball and run the whole length of the pitch and score a goal, which is great. But at the same time, remember your defensive duties if you're playing that position. But
remember your defensive duties. That's going to come up, innit?
However, he did
All right, listen. Some right backs are there. Some right backs are there to defend. Some right backs are there to track their man. Some other right backs are there to cross an inshallah. But we will talk about that in a moment. We'll talk about that in a moment. So, guys, that is the question for the guys. 7-5 to Kevin De Bruyne right now. Who will win at the end of the season? We will see. I've got another question, but not for the panelists. I've got a question for you guys. Yes, you guys in the comments. So it's season 2 of Midnight Vibes. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, last season, every show I had a hoodie with the hood up. it had to be done. You know what I'm saying? It was the vibe of Midnight Vibes. But I'm feeling a change, and I'm also feeling upping my football shirt game. You know what I mean? I've got that sick Ajax Three Little Birds Bob Marley kit. I've got kits from RB Leipzig, Celtic, flipping. What else is there? Toronto FC. I got one up there. I got one I got to wear as well. So, what would you rather see me in on Midnight Vibes this season? Football shirts from different clubs and different teams, as long as they're not rivals, or new hoodies? Because I'm here. I'm here to mix it up. I'm feeling the football vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind wearing football shirts every show. But guys, leave it in the comments. Football shirts or hoodies, which one is the vibes?
Have you heard they're not allowed to wear the Ajax Bob Marley one because it's a logo on the back of their shirt, and that's not agreed by UEFA.
What, in the Champions League?
Yeah.
They can't wear it.
They're not allowed to, like, they have to remove the Three Little Birds.
Are we allowed to wear our pajamas?
Yeah, we can wear what we want.
Our third kit.
Yeah,
pajamas.
All your fans were in pajamas at home anyway, so it's just
No. Our fans don't go to home Champions League games. Remember that.
Yeah.
Small club.
Yeah.
Very small club. Tiny. More Premier Leagues than you, though.
Boring. 19 Premier League titles. Boring.
No,
boring.
you don't have 19. You don't have 19 Premier League titles. Let's be very clear.
Yes,
you don't. You have 19.
A name change does not make it a different competition. A name change does not make it a different competition.
It wasn't the Premier League back then. You've got one.
A name change does not make it a different competition. If I apply your logic to the Carabao Cup, we're fucked. Because it's the Carabao Cup, the Worthington Cup, the Carling Cup, the Milk Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup, the AFL Cup. I can go on and on and on. So, a name change does not mean it's a different competition. Whether you like it or not, we have 19 Premier League.
We could do a vote. We could take it to the vote. You definitely only have one Premier League.
Okay.
Take it to the vote. Everyone hates Liverpool anyway, so that's what it is. But factually speaking, it's 19. That's what.
Anyway, a small club just rattled you. Thank you. Bye.
So we do a quick vote, and then I'll read the super chat. So vote if you think Liverpool have 19 Premier Leagues. Put your hand up.
There's a lot more of them than us, to be fair. Chelsea, ride out. United, ride out. Arsenal, ride out. Tottenham, ride out.
Here we go. Put your hand up if you think
I have to call on the
Liverpool...
troops because there's only 30 of us, bruv.
Yeah, but what do you call the You can't exclude everything they done in the past.
No.
Fact.
How many Liverpool Premier Leagues have Liverpool got? Put your hand up if you think they've got one. Souls. Oh
no, that's because you know what? That's because of Sol's Arsenal legacy. He has to do that.
No. Well, then what is What is it before? Because
they have 18 First Division titles. They can have.
So what's the
league?
league?
The same competition. It's the same competition. KJ, I'm literally gonna use your own logic against you now because you raised your hand. You've never won the Premier League. You've won the Barclays Premier League and you've won the Barclay Card Premier League, but you've never won the Premier League. Now listen, the name change started in 2016. It moved to Premier League in 2016. So using his logic, they have zero, bro. They have zero.
If you want to use that, cool. We still got our 19 flipping. Actually, no, 20 times. 20.
Yes,
we still got our
I agree. You have 20 Premier League titles. I agree. We have 19 though. Don't come tell me I have one. That's cap. That's cap.
All right, listen. I don't care. Listen, at least our clubs can say we've hit double figures. I don't know about anyone else's. But hey, we'll get to that in another day. We've got a super chat here.
It's fine. It's fine. We used to play Gillingham in the playoff final, brother. I'm here.
We got a super chat here. Says, I want Kante to just come out and say that he cheats on his wife. So the media please point the F down. Pogba been carrying him. What is this Kante? Oh, listen, this Kante agenda is very mad. I've never seen a Kante agenda like this. What is this?
You know what?
He's the first hater. He's the first Kante hater.
Even I don't hate Kante.
AJ, if Donny pays £50 in super chat, I'll pull a Mooney at Kante.
Don't pay that super chat. Don't pay that.
But I'm just interested to see how much this guy hates Kante.
All right, listen. Also, man like Soups, who's super chatting, even though he's on the show, saying, I'm wearing SC Don's top right now, but I'll never wear another club our size shirt. Oh, okay, so Soups is more like Terry. He's not about wearing other team's shirt. Anyway, let's get into the Champions League. There's only one place to start, though. Oh, flipping hell.
Young boys. There's
The
no
first
need to be
game of the
scared.
Champions League season, Young Boys versus Manchester United. And Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer do what Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer do, which is fail to beat the worst team in their group away from home. And I don't
Take
know why.
United out of it, man. Oh, listen, a lot of United fans think I hate them. Take United out of this. This agenda is against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now, not against Manchester United. And this is my issue. United, look, they've got a legacy. They're a big club, big Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not good enough. And the problem is, someone summed it up earlier. What he's doing is, everyone that is talking about his tactical ability and whatever, he's just playing into our hands, bruv. Like, he's literally doing exactly what all of us Ole Gunnar Solskjaer haters, like, he's just getting it wrong. Like, he got it right a lot of times last season by trusting in talent. And when you're playing Leeds, when you're playing Newcastle, you can let them man run out and even against, you know what? Even against young boys, you can let them 11 man run out and they will win you the game. However, when something changes in the game, like a sending off or something, that's where it's like, right, Mr. Manager, what are you going to do now? And Ollie just plays into everyone's hands every single time. You man need to do something big. He does something Ole Gunnar Solskjaer like, and it's, you know what? I don't even think he's a likable guy no more because he's just embarrassing. Like,
oh my god, that's so true. That's so true. That's, you know what pisses me off the most? The way he smiles after he loses in like a press thing. It just winds me up. Listen, if I was a United fan, wallahi, I would punch my TV as soon as I see that.
You know what?
You can't. How have you just lost to young boys that are like, hey, hi, I'm Oliver. Like,
you know what?
Why are you happy? Why are you happy? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, and you're smiling in front of the TV. You know what's facts about what Daps says, and this should tells you a lot because Hussam and Daps just agreed. You know what's facts about that entire thing? Oli made a career out of being a super sub, yet doesn't know how to use substitutions, which makes absolutely zero sense to me whatsoever. Because you're meant to be the guy. You've sat on the bench your entire career. You know what a bench player does. So make the correct substitutions. You take off Bruno, who had an incredible assist. You take off Ronaldo, and it's just like, why do you move to a 5 at the back against a team called fucking Young Boys? Why do you move to a 5 at the back against them? It just makes no sense, bro. Like, I understand you're down to 10 men, but it's Young Boys. They've had one win in Champions League history. One win. In their entire Champions League history, they've won one game. You know who handed them their second win? Great Manchester United with the GOAT, Ronaldo. So it's just insane to me, bro. It's insane.
To take it a bit deeper with the tactics thing is, I'm not even mad at the switching to 5 at the back. The problem is that certain managers can switch to 5 at the back, and their players know how to play 5 at the back. So when you're defending, you play 5 at the back. When you go forward, all of a sudden it becomes 3 at the back. Chelsea, Tuchel, perfected. Ollie clearly hasn't spent a second with them lot explaining how 5 at the back doesn't stay 5 at the back forever. When the game transitions, you also transition with the game. And this is the problem, that the manager, like, I don't, Suits, you might know, who's his coach? The coach is like, because if he's just vibes and making all the players feel happy and like, who's the coaches drumming into them how to...
Carrick, Thielen, what's the other brother name?
Carrick, Thielen,
Murray.
McKenna are like the main three, and you got a guy called Ramsey, but he does like the set pieces.
Ramsey.
And to be fair, he's actually improved our set pieces. We don't actually concede from them as much as we used to, which is actually impressive.
I mean, when we're talking about again,
we're talking for Varane and Maguire. You got literally 2 Slaveheads. Right,
yeah, how are you going to concede on set pieces? You have 2 7-foot defenders. Like,
listen, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. David, we'll come to you in a second. We got some super chats first. Man, like Aaron saying, can I sort out midnight Vibes Appliance with you? Yes, just not today. Your spot is your call-ups coming, my brother. Don't worry about the coach. The captain of Vibes FC knows when the call-ups are ready. You know what I'm saying? So yours is coming. Don't worry about that. Only one place Jordan Sideshow third.
Oh,
Jadon
right.
Sancho.
Yeah, Jordan Sideshow 33rd.
Flop of the season. Flop of the
Nah,
season.
give him a
Clippy
chance,
like
Yo,
that.
yo,
Flop of
where's the
season.
debate? Grealish or Sancho? How was that a debate, fam? I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Thank you,
How?
Guru.
How was
Thank you.
that ever
Hey.
going to be a debate?
Wait, when was that debate? When was that
That
debate?
was
The
never
terrorists
a
did
debate.
it. No, even the terrorists did. Who would have a better season, Grealish or Sancho?
I mean, we let him go. I'm just saying, but
It's gonna be Grealish, bro. Grealish was the top 5
100.
player in the Premier League last season. Fact, like it's just how it is.
you know what?
The
Sometimes,
Bundesliga Bolatti again against young boys, absolute trash. So it's just what you expect with Jadon Sancho now. It's just any player who comes from the Bundesliga at this point is just doomed to fail unless like you're some sort of monster
De Bruyne.
or something.
the
Kevin
whole
De
thing
Bruyne.
is
Michael
when-
Ballack, Kai
when
Havertz.
Unless
you're
you're some
when
sort
your
of
board
monster
comes
or
to you as a
something.
manager, when your board comes to you as a manager and tells you what options you can bring in, right? As a manager, this is again, we're going back to Ollie. As a manager, Ollie should have looked at the way United play and said, "Do you know what, maybe Sancho doesn't." And I'm not saying he doesn't. However, this is the thing. You buy players that suit the way you play. And maybe Sancho doesn't suit the way United play at the moment. Maybe it'll change. I definitely don't want to write off Sancho yet. Anyone writing him off is just being... Havertz got given a whole season. Sorry, David, but Havertz got given a whole season because of...
No, he didn't. Everyone was roasting for a whole season. I was like the only
We're
one.
3 games in and we're roasting Sancho, so...
I was like the only one.
Me personally, I'm saying give him a chance.
I feel like I'm the only one who's like, you know what? I think you're all kind of overreacting. I'm not gonna lie. I think
On
I'm the only
Sancho?
one. No, not on Sancho. Not on Sancho. I think on Ollie, to be honest. I think I'm the only one.
Hold up there, David, for me, my guy. Hold
I
up,
think
I've
you're
got
all
some super chats.
overreacting.
What's the super chats first? And he goes, says, I love Kante,
Kante
but this
again.
is for the Chelsea man who pipe up and say he's world class, but Trent isn't because he can't defend like Kante can pass, dribble, or shoot.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
that's
now.
funny.
Because
That's funny.
Daniel was on the show in it earlier. That's why.
All right, cool.
Oh,
We got man like Z. Thank you for the $1, my brother. Every little helps in that. You know what I'm saying? No worries, bro. The Church of Doncaster will be open. Listen, Church of Doncaster, Church of Vibes crossover coming soon. And also we got a super chat here. It says from Jonah. It says, can anyone here name a better UCL campaign for under 23 midfielder than Mason Mount last year? Vital goals and assists in the quarterfinals and semi.
Probably Trent when...
midfielder.
Trent, easy. Corner taken.
midfielder.
No, he said midfielder. Actually, no, that's true.
Oh,
Trent
okay,
is a midfielder.
Fair
He
point.
plays it right back.
Fair point. That's a fair point.
Wait for Bellingham to get his move. Wait for Bellingham, then you can find him.
Ooh, that's a shout.
Bellingham's going to be sensational wherever he goes. But
I
right
just
now, I
think
think the Mount's a great shout, man.
I think you're all overreacting about Ollie. I'm not gonna lie.
Let him go,
David
Ollie.
explain.
He wants to go.
David explain.
The thing is with Ollie, like I understand, like it looks bad, but like he can't account for his own player not being able to complete a back pass. Like he can't account for that. I understand, like, oh yeah, why'd you take off Ronaldo? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? If you think about it, I know obviously retrospectively it looks dumb, but like Ronaldo, like taking off Ronaldo makes sense. He wasn't doing anything in the game, and they needed to defend because young boys were putting on some very heavy pressure. So
Sounds wrong.
Yeah. Every time I say young boys, I'm gonna do it the same way. There's no need. Because Man United walked to the game saying there's no need to be scared. I say young boys, but they showed up. But no, I like Jesse. No, like literally, if Jesse Lingard doesn't do that back pass, we're just having a different conversation. I think it's really. I understand it's bad.
Pass, though.
It was a great assist. I think you were overreacting because it's like Chelsea fans last year when KJ said it. You all want Ollie out. You just don't want to say it right now. So any excuse you have, you're all gonna change very fast. So
no. Listen. There is no. You see with Man United fans, well, half of them anyway, or even most of them. There is no hide. There's no hiding like you Chelsea fans were doing. We want him gone to win the Premier League, to win Champions League. We know he ain't the one to be the one doing it. When he Soups, you want Ollie gone?
You know what? His soup sits on the fence.
Oh, is his bomb got splinters?
But
No, bro.
I know a few United fans that like to sit on that fence like cats.
Listen, I'm
perfectly on it.
I'm one of those people that says, yeah, listen, I know he's not good enough. I know he's not going to want to take us to prom, but will I hound him and abuse him every single week? No, because I don't need to do that. It is what it is. But yeah, so Z comes back saying, nah, that was a mistake. I wanted to say Man United will still get out of the group. That is true. So
obviously, bro.
If you don't get out of the group,
so look at the group they're in, bro. They pulled the City and they drew Villarreal, Young Boys, and Atalanta. Atalanta are literally Leeds United of the Serie A. So United are just gonna smash them. So that's exactly what's gonna happen because they play expensive football. So Oli is just gonna park the bus, hit them on the counter, and win 5-0. That's exactly what's gonna happen. With Villarreal, obviously there's bad blood there. So listen, United might have a good or bad evening, but considering the 5 games they have left, and the fact that they have to play Young Boys at home, then listen, they're going through. But then after that, what happens? Because if they come up against PSG or Bayern or any of these teams, they are going out, and it's going to be humiliating.
Like, maybe not PSG, you know. Maybe not PSG,
and they have
that's completely agree. Maybe not PSG. I'd love to see Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi running at Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw and fucking Maguire. It's gonna be incredible, bro. It's gonna be like a lion seeing a dead gazelle in the Kalahari and immediately eating it.
That's what I'm saying. I think United could beat PSG. That's what I'm saying. I think these organised teams will deal with United. Teams like PSG that just play. I don't see. It's hard because we're going to move on. Let's move on to PSG.
They just lost to Young Boys. They just lost to Young Boys, and you're telling me they could
sound funny. I'm sorry. No one's
listen, not make me laugh. Hussam, you got to remember the most Oli thing to ever do is to lose to Young Boys and then beat PSG.
That's also true.
It's so Oli, man. It's flipping weird, fam. Like you can never predict it. That's one of the most frustrating things, but also beautiful things about being a United fan right now. You literally, it's like a roulette. Like at any moment, we could go on good form. At any moment, that thing is landing on that black spot, and you're just like, oh, okay, we're going.
You know what it is, KJ? It's the whole thing is like I keep saying. It's like United squad. I will put up there that if I talk the top 4. As in Liverpool, City, United, Chelsea. I now think United and Chelsea have the best 2 squads now. Like overall, I think Liverpool and City probably have the best 11s, right? But the problem with Oli is that the minute he gets something that he has to think about, it's like,
Daps, I got a question for everyone. If we was earning money, like we are earning money, but if say in this fictional world we're earning 100K.
Well, you are right now.
Don't worry about that. Let's just say we're earning 100K a year. How much is Oli tax?
Oh, that's a clean 60-70%.
That's a clean 70K.
It's clean.
Easy 70K. Easy.
But the thing is, I don't even believe in Oli tax is that bad. I think Oli tax is like, you standard minimum rate, but people would have it up at. I might as well just give my money to charity in the end. That's what Oli tax is.
You know what? If we're talking about Oli's wages, personally, I think Oli's might even be getting paid minimum wage. He's just vibing that he's managing Man United because the last thing he did was get a club relegated. So he's like, I've got offered like this big boy club, big Manchester United. As a City fan, refer to them as big Manchester United. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's been given that job off of what? Off of
Vibes.
What? Vibes.
All right, listen.
By the way, KJ, I know exactly what you're doing because I know you're going to move away from Man United, and we are yet to talk about Wan-Bissaka, who apparently, according to a few people, is a world-class right back because he can slide tackle, but other right backs in the league who run games are apparently not world-class because, insert myth, he can't defend. So, we're going to have to talk about Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka is so uncomfortable in the final third, he actually tackles in the final third. Which makes no sense to me. Like, he gets to the final third and starts slide tackling when he's on the opposite wing. I'm like, bro, you're supposed to cross here. Honestly, watching that Newcastle game with Wan-Bissaka, I was just putting an imaginary world out there. I was thinking, I'm not even going to say Trent. Let's just put Trent, Trippier, Reece James as right back. How many crossing headed opportunities Ronaldo's gonna get? And then I look at Wan-Bissaka with the ball. It's honestly the most awkward thing you can see on the planet. And you know what's crazy to me? Aaron Wan-Bissaka used to be a winger as a youngster.
Yeah.
Now,
Really?
I just want
That's
everyone
mad.
for the next
That's
5
mad.
seconds, just imagine Aaron Wan-Bissaka as the left winger cutting in to shoot or doing some of that shit. It just makes
Wait,
no
also-
sense
also-
whatsoever.
His
Wan-Bissaka
comp-
needs to be removed from the best right back in the league conversation. That's all I'm gonna say.
that I can agree. I can concede that. But if you watch his comp, from when he was a right winger, he's actually very mad. Like it makes no sense. But I've seen man cut through man and then score. I'm like, wait, what is this? This is definitely under 14s football because he looks way taller than everyone else and he's getting through like too easily. Also, you've got a compliment here. It says Hussam's accent is music to my ears. Enjoying it.
Thank you.
Thanks for that. Thanks for the donation. And also, Mr. Dare I Say It Drift, he's on one today. He says, according to Daniel, AWB is world class and Trent Alexander-Arnold isn't, which I agree. Which I agree. I don't think Trent is world class yet, but that is the most clownish argument I have heard. That's fair enough. Like, if Trent's not world class, there's a big argument for AWB not being world class. Hussam, you lost to Red Star Belgrade. The season you win the UCL, your world class manager Klopp and the best team ever. So pipe down, says O'Neil.
Sorry, did he just
If you win the Champions League after losing to Young Boys, immediately no one gives a fuck about the Young Boys.
Yeah,
man.
this is what
But
I'm
you're
saying.
not winning the Champions League, which is why we're enjoying this right now.
You can't go at someone the season they won the Champions League.
Yeah,
Come on, that's stupid, man. Come on,
Yeah.
man. You can win the Champions League.
Like, yeah,
Also,
I'm so bothered. Let me just go put an asterisk because we lost to Red Star Belgrade. No one gives a fuck. We
This
won
is
it at the end, bro.
However much I hate Liverpool and many other clubs, these arguments on Twitter and anything just irritate the hell out of me, man. It's
and also, I'm very impressed, O'Neil, that you use Red Star Belgrade's actual surname.
Yeah.
I rate you for that. I have respect for that. I ain't put in that, bro. I'm just like, yeah, Red Star. Also, we got man like Gio, a AC Milan fan, our resident AC Milan fan, who's a wonderful guy. He says, "Big up Midnight Vibes, David. You're a goat. You make every show lit. I was glad to see my team in the UCL after 8 years. We will learn from tonight. Forza Milan." All right, listen. Gio is such a good vibes guy, man. He just loves his club, loves his team, and he always backs his team as well and his players. Giono is back. He says, Hussam, you've now just called Trent a right back, so I guess Mount is the best of all time. Under 23's midfield UCL campaign. Now, to be fair, Trent Hussam did realize he was talking about midfielders afterwards and reneged that. Don't worry, my brother. Like, don't worry. Hussam's a smart man.
But we can't say yes to that though, because I feel like there's just someone we might be forgetting, like a Zidane or some shit, and it's just like we don't remember when they were under 23. So I'm not saying yes to that. I'm not saying yes to that at all.
That's true.
All right, fair enough, guys. Man United losing out against Young Boys. Smash the like button if you want Ollie to get the sack. If you don't think it's good enough for Manchester United, smash the like button if you think Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not one of the best right backs in the league.
KJ, do you want him sacked? Honestly,
do I want him sacked right now? In this
Do
moment?
you want based on, because when we talk about sacking, it's like I saw someone say if Pep doesn't win the Champions League this season, we should be considering getting rid of him. And straight away, although I'm not that argument, even if I was, it's like, cool, I want to know who's out there, because unless I'm getting someone of a certain level, but for you as a United fan, would you want Ollie sacked right now? And if so, why? Who would you replace him with?
Right now, I'll say no. This is is it a sackable offense? You can say so over the accumulation of the last how many years, but I still think the man's built the squad. It's what 4 games in. Let him see how he goes. If he doesn't make it out of the group, he's got to go. If he doesn't challenge for the league, he's got to go. If he doesn't win a trophy this year, FA Cup, Carling Cup, Europa League, if we're in the Europa League, he's got to go. You know what I mean? So
if you drop back down there, yeah.
So like
you're out of the Champions League.
Yeah, for me, there's still a few more things need to happen before I want him sacked. Right,
I'd agree with that as well.
But if I was to replace him, my top 3-4 is I wouldn't mind Zidane. Wouldn't mind Enrique.
Really?
Enrique. I wouldn't mind your old boy Mancini and Ten Hag for like the young up and coming manager. Those would be my picks.
Not Conte.
Nah. Imagine Aaron Wan-Bissaka as a wing back, fam. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
I mean, if you can do it with Vicky Moses, you can do it with anyone. So.
Yeah, Vicky Moses. He has more tech.
He
He had way more tech than Aaron Wan-Bissaka, bro. Giono is back. Giono is back. He is coming for you, Sam.
Bro, look at this guy, bro.
Yeah, on the spot, I don't know.
I'm not a football encyclopedia. I don't know who was under 23 in 1998, bro. But I'm just saying, what if Zidane, Beckham, whoever had a phenomenal midfield thing? I don't know.
Like Scholes and them, man, when we won the Champions League.
They were young, weren't they?
Because when we won the treble,
wasn't the Seedorf when they won it like young as well?
Yeah, the Ajax team as well. The Ajax team were mad young.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
All right, listen. Yeah, Mason Mount ain't it. Relax, my guy.
Relax, bro. This guy, bro.
AWB is the only footballer I've ever seen to tackle to walk. I've actually seen man tackle across. Absolute madness. Man look like Booker T.
Big up this guy, man. Big up this guy. Shout out to him.
You know what, though? You know what? I feel like...
dribbles.
No, go on, Sauls, you go.
Yeah, I was going to say, he just lunges every time he dribbles. It's like he has to push it, extend his leg just to get to the ball. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oi, fam, we don't call him Spider-Man for nothing. Man moves like a spider too. There's bare long legs all over the place, bro. We got another super chat from our guy, Original Base, Annie. He said, who wants to take a bet Man United don't make it out of the group? How do you get better players and play worse? He's actually a terrorist. Oh, our Regional Base Annie is turning on Ollie. He's Annie's been normally a balanced guy. He's been normally fair, but he's having none of it no more. He's getting terrorist claims. He's getting terrorist accusations.
Soups pointed something out early. KJ, you seen that picture? Obviously, we know about Ronaldo in the Euros, how he was stood behind the manager or next to the manager. And then yesterday, and hold tight, Ty. He was saying that irritated him because it showed him that that Ronaldo does what he wants and that Ollie is not in control. And it kind of made me laugh because United pulled out that picture when Ronaldo's first day, where Ollie was kind of going like that at Ronaldo, and Ronaldo was stood there looking down, looking all nervous, like Ollie's in control. And obviously, straight away, it's shown he's not in control. Now, Soups pointed and Ty was like, it irritates me that Ollie's not in control of this. And Soups is like, bruv, this is the first time I've seen Ollie actually get out of his dugout, get on his feet and start shouting things. So I feel like when he's seeing Ronaldo acting like a manager, Ollie's all of a sudden like, oh, yeah, good idea. I'd better actually do something. Getting up there, doing it. And it's like,
I bet he left this out of my coaching studies. I'm allowed to go there. Fuck off.
Boy, there's no way. Sitting there in the dugout, sees Ronaldo get up. He's like, oh, I better go up.
Oh, let me just. And I can park in that parking space as well.
Funny.
And I can park in Alex's parking space as well. Ronaldo probably is already in Sir Alex Ferguson's parking space that Ollie won't say. Ronaldo's already parking in there across the line.
KJ can even read that out. I don't think he can read that out, bro. That's a madness right there. That's a madness.
Oh, I did literally. I'm glad I didn't read it out because boy, you have to hear mad with what one still. Excellent arguments, guys. There must be someone. No, there is. It must be. There is definitely someone who's had a better midfield under 21.
Yo, that guy push you on the spot. Just listen, Jill. No, we're not excited. We don't know every under 23 campaign, right?
Exactly, bro. What don't you get? Like, we don't throw every under 23 fucking midfielder who's played in history. We don't know. We get it. You took a picture with Mount and he signed your T-shirt, and you've never washed yourself ever since because he touched your shoulder when you took a picture. But
I know who it is. That's Almiros's burner. That's Almiros. I know that's you, bro. I know that's you, Almiros. I know that you love.
No way it's Almiros. No way Almiros moves this mad, bro. No way.
Imagine we're still talking about Man United as well with a little bit of Kante.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, smash the like button for us. Share this out to all the Charlottes and catching the vibes, and also remember to subscribe to the Football Terrace. We got he says KJ. I've been only out since Newcastle away, but I gave him credit when he did the right things. But too many instances.
Be careful.
Just stop.
Stop right there.
All right, I'm not reading that last part, boys. Listen, welcome to Vibes FC, man, the wildest, funniest show on football YouTube. Actually, I tell a lie. We're rivals with not bad rivals, good rivals with Sarcasm City. Them man over there, flipping out. They are flipping wild. Go check them out.
Hold tight, flawless.
All right, hold tight, flawless on the man, them, bro, because them man do an excellent job out there. Very, very wild job, though. Guys, enough about Man United and them disgracing the nation in the Champions League. Let's talk about the teams that actually know how to win games with managers that actually are world class. All right, so where to start? We've got three. We've got Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. Might as well start off with the one guy I want to just be quiet for the rest of the stream. I've enjoyed in this stream because he's barely spoke. Chelsea and Zenit.
I thought it was going to be me.
Chelsea winning 1-0. Lukaku coming in with the goal. My question is to you, David. Obviously, it's one game, but after this one game, how do you feel about your chances in the Champions League? Do you feel like you can go all the way and retain the title?
I think we're very well equipped to win the competition. I wouldn't say we're like absolute favourites because PSG exists, but I think we're definitely up there as one of the favourites. And I think Tuchel's just a fantastic cup goalkeeper because we don't concede goals. Like Zenit really tried yesterday. They really tried, but they just couldn't score. And Rudiger was probably our best attacker and our best defender. So yeah,
man was going some mad dribbles through coming out from centre back.
So yeah, no, it was like, you know, we should be beating Zenit. We beat Zenit. We got Juventus next, which I'm actually quite interested to see because Juventus have only got 1 point in Serie A.
It's very
what
wild.
The hell is going?
A great season.
So I want to see what they're like, and then I can confidently say whether we're like the guys or not. But it was a good game.
Juventus not going to win the Champions League. They had better teams in the past and they couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, but I don't know. But it's like like going to Juventus is like, you beat them and you put like a marker down. Like beating Zenit at home isn't, but we're going to Turin, so putting that marker down, saying that we've beaten a big team already. That'd be a good thing.
Yeah, if you man slap up Juve, we know this is not the best Juve team we've seen for a long time.
Doesn't matter.
We're not make it up. But if you go to their gaff and slap them up, listen, it's gonna be a mad.
If we're going to talk about things, when Ronaldo went to Juve, I don't know about you guys, but I was thinking this could be what pushes Juve over the line and wins them the Champions League. And ultimately, it didn't go that way at all. So, yeah, now he's gone. You could come against a Juve that are just a bastard to play and can get a result. I mean, look, the season that Liverpool won, not the last time they won the Champions League, the time before. If people would have looked at them, during that period, they wouldn't have said, this is a team that we need to worry about. But the fact is, when you talk about Liverpool, Juventus, to be frank, probably Real Madrid, these type of teams in the Champions League, you're bang on, David, that if Bayern could have a really bad season, no one's going to want to play him in the Champions League. It doesn't matter because these type of teams that have got pedigree, you just know whereas City could have the best season ever in the Champions League, you're probably thinking, semis, I fancy ourselves against them because we have no pedigree in it. And it's very important. Like going to an Italian team like Juve, it's difficult. You're banging with Tuchel though, that you man are just going to be difficult to beat. I went on Saturday.
You're right. Look at AC Milan today. AC Milan are no longer like the 2005 AC Milan. Look how they perform, bro. Pedigree in Europe, as cliche and as lame as it sounds, it actually does matter. I've seen my team be not good enough so many times and eventually beat teams that are way better. In 08-09, we beat Madrid 4-0 at Anfield. 4-0. So European pedigree sometimes, like, it actually plays a part. Like, remember what Chiellini said, like, it's in the history of the Tottenham. Like, it just happens like that. It just happens. Who the fuck thought that AC Milan are going to be 2-1 up at Anfield today at any point during the game? I don't think anyone expected that. But it happened. So pedigree matters, man. Juventus could now just to agree with Daps. I can't believe I'm agreeing with Daps twice now. Fucking hell. Anyway, just to agree with Daps 3 times, including the Kevin De Bruyne thing. With the Juve thing, Juve could literally park the bus home and away against Chelsea and get a draw, and all they need to do is just beat Malmo home and away, and like whatever, like the third team is Zenit, just win at home, draw away, blah blah blah, and they could make their way out of the thing. So Juve could do exactly what Daps said. Just be bastards. Just park the bus, play on the counter attack. Typical Italian annoying football. That's all they need to do.
However,
that is very true.
That's Chelsea as well, though. That's Chelsea as well, though.
We got that super chat here, but Chelsea are looking strong right now. David is getting more confident. It's not being a sissy boy anymore. We love to see it. We got Giono is back. Okay, this episode should be retitled to Giono versus Vibes FC, because I don't know why he's beefing with us about this whole Mason Mount thing.
I'm actually gonna Google it to give him an answer right now.
All right, thank you.
You do that.
I'm actually gonna Google the Ajax 95 squad.
No, I believe Busquets was under 19 when he won and I think his campaign was better than Mount.
Yeah.
Wow, you lot have been busy finding that out.
Wait, because he said about encyclopedia.
Off, man. He's pissing. No, there's better players than Mount, man.
I'm sorry. I'm a big Mount fan.
Just because of that, Mount shit. I don't even care.
No, you know what's been going on recently? I haven't been beefing Mount. Other people are beefing Mount.
I'm a Mount fan, I'm a Mount fan, Big,
I like
big,
him,
big,
but
big
shit,
Mount
I
fan.
don't care. I can't be asked.
Okay, you want the name? Edgar Davids was 22 years old in the 95 one. Clarence Seedorf as well in the 95 one. Was also it was actually 19 years old. So there, you wanted an answer. I gave you 2 answers from the same squad. Now leave us alone, please. Thank you.
However, the fact that we're even having to search things to find it. Look, Mount. It
is recency bias. I'm not gonna lie, it is recency bias.
No, but it's the reason we have to search Daps is because it's a trivia question. Name 10 under 23 midfielders in Europe right now. Never mind like before. Name right now.
Sorry, I need to sneeze. 1 second.
See, exactly. That's what I mean. It's an encyclopedia question. Like, how the fuck am I meant to know, bro?
Wait,
I want to defend Mount. I like Mount, man. I think Mount's a solid midfielder still.
He's been stinky this season. I ain't gonna lie.
Mount is good, but that Euros form is creeping into his club form. We got some super chats here first, and then we move on to the next club. Muller had better 2012-13 UCL campaign than Mount. We had 2-3 more. We got another one here that says, David, does Daniel work for Timberland? Because big 4-4 no safety needs shoe deal. Also Divock over finding Timo.
I mean, you can say Divock over finding Timo if you say Divock over Sadio Mane. So yeah.
We just had that one. We got one. I feel people are not giving young boys respect, passion, wet fake pitch, 10 men and a howler by Jesse. We will mow them over at OT. Listen. Young boys played very well. That is just not. I think that's like the 3rd or 2nd time David Wagner's beat Ollie, and it's.
Did you like the way young boys performed?
No, that's you need
to reword the question.
I worded it perfectly, baby.
Listen. I'll kick you right now.
Yellow card.
Also, pen clips. I didn't need to read your super chat because the message got over across to Hussam. Yes, we know you think that Trent is the most overrated right back of all time. But
I just ignored them.
Anyway, talking about Trent, Liverpool 3, AC Milan 2. Liverpool getting over the line in the end. Klopp showing what a manager does when you're behind. You make changes, you talk to the squad, and you get them to perform. Hussam's happy. Hussam, my question is this: do you believe you can win the Champions League?
Yes, I think we have I'm answering it this way. I think we have a better chance of winning the Champions League than the Premier League, because the Premier League, it's about squads, involvement, blah, blah, which I agree with Daps. We have I'd say best starting 11 in the Premier League, but our squad is thin, so I wouldn't say we would be able to win it. But however, in the Champions League, listen, I know this actually just annoys the fuck out of you guys, but we have to admit Liverpool in Europe is different. Anfield nights, the hostile atmosphere, all that crazy shit. Like, it's just, I think all the managers, like Alex Ferguson, came out and said the toughest atmosphere he's faced is Anfield. So, which is obviously Mourinho said the same, Pep said the same. So it's just Anfield on European nights, because I see David's smug smile. Remember, I said European nights, because if I want to be honest, no Premier League atmosphere at all is hostile. They're all shit, all 20 of them. Anyway, just with the thing, obviously European royalty. This is just what we do. There was a total of 13 Champions League titles between two teams facing each other. European heritage. This is just what Liverpool do in Europe. This is how we perform. We go out there, we're 1-0 up. We miss a penalty. Milan just scored 2 goals out of nowhere. We're literally, I have never seen a team dominate like another team so much and be 2-1 down ever in my life, like in the first half today. We were absolutely over them, and immediately, like that, 2 goals scored. You have to question like Matip's positioning for the second goal and all that good stuff. But obviously in the second half,
where was Trent?
Where was Trent?
Here we go again. Oh, Trent can defend. Let me explain something.
No, but it's true.
I spoke to 5 Liverpool fans on a show for an hour and a half. 3 of them said Trent was our man of the match. Trent ran that game. He ran it.
Good, man.
So just because he's all the way far up on the other side of the pitch and he's running back, and Matip, bro, I beg you, go watch that second goal again. You'll see Matip is in midfield. Why are we blaming Trent?
Sam, I beg you, go watch the goal back. You see Trent jogging backwards. He's jogging.
The first
You're
one,
right back.
I
I don't care. I don't care whether
the second one, it's Matip's fault. The second one is Matip's fault.
No, Sam. I don't care if you're an attacking fullback. You should be busting the gut to get to your position.
Why? But you say you don't care. That's what matters. Klopp asked him to do that. So should he go like, listen, fuck Klopp. No, I'm gonna be Trent now. Listen, fuck Klopp, because David on the football channel said I should stick next to Van Dijk and defend. So fuck what Klopp says, because David thinks I'm overrated.
Klopp says to Trent, don't defend. Is that what he's saying? He says don't defend.
Can
don't worry
defend.
about it.
Trent has better defensive statistics than Reece James, than Kyle Walker, and than Trippier. And by the way, when I say defensive stats, I mean stats that actually matter. I'm not talking about interceptions, blocks. I'm not 15. Bro, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. It's 3 a.m. over here and I'm shouting, David. Let me explain to you. Trent has higher tackle success. Trent has more ball recoveries per 90, and Trent has the least dribbled pass per 90 than Reece James, than Kieran Trippier, and than Kyle Walker.
Hussam, I wanted to come in here and defend.
You can't tell me Trent can defend. That's bullshit.
I wanted to defend Trent, but I'm sorry.
How do you dribble past someone that's up your half?
You just listed a load of stats, but honestly, if I'm going to ask you, do you think, and I was going to come on here and defend Trent, before I do, Trent as a right back, you think, forget the stats you just called out, do you think Trent is a better right back than Reece James, Kyle Walker, and who else did you say?
Trippier.
Do you think he's a better right back?
Is that like a serious question?
Yes or no? Do you?
Trent is the best right back in the world for the past 3 years.
We don't believe you. We need more people. We don't believe you, bruv. I'm sorry. We don't believe you.
He is the best right back.
I get how you want to back your boy, and I was ready to back him in what he does.
3 years.
How is he a better right back than Kimmich? Kimmich is better.
Plays CDM. David, you read shit on Twitter and come and say it here. He plays CDM.
He hasn't been playing CDM week in, week out for the past 3 years. He hasn't been. Kimmich is what you guys think Trent is,
for like a season.
He's better than you. He's better than Trent. He's better than Trent. He's better than Trent. He's better than Trent, man.
Trent is a generational talent for his age and brings things that no one else brings ever from a right back.
I agree.
We have never in our life seen a right back run a game. We have never in our life seen a right back be the main creator for the team. Ever.
I have. What about Dani Alves?
So Dani Alves was the main creator for Barcelona, yeah?
Yes.
He was one of them.
He
was one of them. No, it isn't. No, it's not. No, it isn't.
Iniesta was their main creator, not Dani Alves.
He was one of their main creators.
He's one of their main creators.
But he was one of them.
One off.
I've never seen him get ranked by Sterling.
Not one off.
Again, Hussam, you take if you add Trent's defensive, if you gave Trent defensive capabilities,
than all
hold on. If you gave Trent defensive capabilities, you get Ashley Cole. So clearly, there's been someone before him who's better.
That's such cap.
No, it's not. Ashley Cole was a fantastic attacking fullback, but he knew what his job, defend.
Wait,
Because
wait,
I am
listen,
fullback. Fullback
Wait,
defend.
Oh yeah, also Hakimi.
We all
Hakimi is
know.
right wing back, and Hakimi is
Listen.
worse
Oh,
at defending than Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I will meet you all. I will meet you all. Listen,
Hakimi
please.
is the definition of can't defend. Go.
Right, there we go.
Oh,
Okay. As I was saying, people think I'm joking, bro. I'm the captain for a reason. Listen. We all get it. Trent is the best midfielder to ever play right back in our history. Like you know what I mean? We get it. Trent is amazing. But we also have a show to do. So we can't hang on this for too long. Super chat here. It says Divock Origi scored 2 versus Everton and then got banished into the basement for 3 months. What's he meant to do about that if he sorry, I'm tired, bruv. About that if he bags 15 in the Premier League. Wait, Origi bags 15 Premier League goals if he plays.
Damn.
No, I agree though. Divoc's in better form than Sadio Mane right now. So
no, he is, but I don't know about that one, Chief. If you guys know my gif, you understand what I'm trying to say there. We got a super chat. It says Real Madrid is waiting for Liverpool with a smile. No, they're not. No, they are not. Sorry, my guy.
Real have been sus. They've been very sus.
They are not doing that. I've got one more super chat here as well. Going into all-out war and is the game of my life. I would take James any day. The boy is a fire, and when it comes down to it, Trent gets exposed. Man like Sasko there saying he will take Reece James over Trent. Right, we're moving on to the next game.
I would take Rashford over Ronaldo as well.
Oi, guys, click this. You heard it here first. There is no context needed for this. He meant that. Right, guys, we're going to go to the next game, which is Manchester City doing an absolute goal fest with Red Bull Leipzig in the 6-3 win in the end. And wonderful goal by Jack Grealish. Some good goals from Manchester City. Nkunku with a hat trick. This guy clearly is going to get his move finally from RBL. The best feeder club in the world right now. I think so.
Nice tops as well.
Yeah. Beautiful tops. There was this one top, I think like 2-3 seasons ago, it was like it was all black but with silver. Bruv. I missed out.
I love them all black. Them all black kits are sensational.
Yeah, man. Absolutely beautiful, bruv. Absolutely beautiful. But Daps, your team, Champions League finalists, Champions League's runner-up. Is this your year?
No.
You said that so quickly.
No.
I'm sorry, but someone earlier I think we spoke before. Hold tight, Rose MCFC. She put something about we go again, and I just responded saying, "I'm with you. I'm going to tweet we go again." However, I feel like one of them dickheads that puts this year's going to be my year, first week of January. Like,
New year, new me.
I'm sorry, but
I just got my gym membership. I'm off to the gym.
Off to the gym. I'm gonna lose weight. Listen. New Year's things.
Someone 2022 ain't ready for me.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying, bruv. Even Pep don't believe it.
Take me back.
Even Pep don't believe it. Look, I was on a City podcast the other day, and they were saying about they think the board's expectations are to win it. And I was like, look, we went into last season's Champions League with Sergio Aguero. Now, I know it ended up that he was injured a lot, but when we started the season, we didn't know that. So we were starting the season with Sergio Aguero. We've started this season. Yes, we've got Jack Grealish. He's not a striker. So can City win games without a striker? Yes, we can. We proved it today. We can get goals all over the pitch. But sometimes you need a Salah. Sometimes you need a Drogba. Sometimes you need a Sergio Aguero. Sometimes you need a Cristiano Ronaldo. Sometimes you need a Thierry Henry, right? Like, we don't have one of them. So can we win for our board to think that Liverpool now have no injuries currently? Chelsea have a striker and a lot better manager than they started last season. United have a lot better squad. if our board and sorry, PSG, forget Messi. PSG have gone and got Ramos. They've gone and got Wijnaldum.
Oh, he's dead.
Wijnaldum's not dead. Wijnaldum's a great midfielder. I'm sorry.
He's average.
But all these teams have strengthened. If our board think we can buy Jack Grealish and not replace a striker and challenge for the Champions League, for me, it's a bit naive. Now, could it happen? Well, yeah, COVID happened, so it could happen. But for me, I'm not. I was more excited last season.
Like, you could get to January without needing a striker.
We could.
In my opinion.
We
then
could.
go in January and get a striker.
Yeah, but what striker they're going to sign in January anyway? It's not going to happen.
But even
I
then,
mean, we got Aubameyang, which was unlikely to happen. But
we got Suarez in January.
Is that
Can
what
happen.
I'll leave it
it can happen. If the money's there, they'll take it.
It can happen. It can happen. Listen, we got Suarez in January. Arsenal got Aubameyang in January. It's possible.
Yeah, but all of this, look, all of this is great. All of these, Liverpool could get loads of injuries. Ollie could do an Ollie. Lukaku could get injured, and Tuchel could disappear elsewhere. All these could happen. Are great. Generally, until this summer, I really, really believed in my board. And this summer, I feel like our board has not equipped us well enough. We're going into it with a lot of what ifs. Like,
Is this
and
a
yeah,
Man
we
City
could.
fan?
We could. Huh?
Is this a Man City fan?
Yeah, I'm a real Man City fan. I'm a Man
the
City
board have not
fan that went
backed their
Main
manager.
Road more than I've been Etihad, bruv. So I'm used to seeing teams lose. I'm not one of these people that think we win everything. Like
That's fair enough. We got some super chats here, boys. Claire is back, and they say, has this deluded Liverpool fan never watched Roberto Carlos? Sick to death of Pool fans saying Trent invented the ultimate wingback.
Claire, I said creator, main creator, not ultimate wingback. I swear. Fucking pisses me off. I said the team's main creator.
It's not Carl. It's
Main
not
creator.
Carl. It's
Listen,
not.
listen.
Yeah, it's not Roberto Carlos and Ashley Cole and Reece James. Like, it's not their fault that.
hold
your
on,
midfield
don't put Reece
creates-
James. Sorry, that wasn't
Hold
fair.
on.
He really
No.
just said James.
No, but
Reece James could not clean Trent's boots.
Oh, shut
Allow it,
up!
bro.
Shut
guy
up!
just said
Trent
Reece
doesn't even
James.
make England
Reece
squad.
James only has nice
anyway.
hair. That's
Doesn't
it.
even make
Allow
England
it,
squad.
bro.
My point is, it's not their fault.
Reece James is
that
not even a right
Trent-
back. He's a right
Trent
centre
is
back.
whatever. It's not their fault that Trent is the main creator because your midfield creates nothing. It's not their fault. That's not. It's
You're
not their
missing the
fault.
point. You're 100% missing the point. Listen, you're 100% missing the point. Trent has created the most chances in the Premier League this season. Literally this
Yes,
season.
because you. Because
You know what it is?
That's how.
What? Because so you're telling me it's not impressive that Trent has created more chances than Pogba, even though
That's how
Pogba
you
is seven assists.
That's how you attack. That's how you attack.
Trent,
You only use your
Trent
fullback.
is Trent, and
You're saying
David doesn't know
Bread is-
football.
bread
I
is
agree
bread.
with you.
Wijnaldum did not make.
cheese is
Did not
cheese.
get a Premier League assist in 2 seasons. And you're telling me that Trent's
Oh,
not
no,
great.
no.
David,
Doesn't matter. Numbers.
David.
Don't care about
Bread
numbers.
is bread,
Doesn't
and
matter.
cheese is cheese. We are moving
You
on.
don't care about
Super
numbers
chats.
yet. You care about 100-point leagues.
Ronaldo.
I didn't mention
And
100 points. You just
Ronaldo
did.
over Rashford, by the way. I didn't say Real is better than Liverpool. I just know Liverpool got bad luck against Real Madrid. By the way, let's talk about PSG. Bad luck. Didn't they? Wait.
Yeah, they beat them last season.
We don't have bad
No,
luck against
no, they
Madrid
lost
at
a lot.
all.
They
We beat
did-
them.
No, they lost
we beat
to
them in a
Madrid because
Champions League
we
final,
played them in the
1-0.
semi. We
Oh,
played them.
yeah.
And we beat them 5-0 as well, aggregate, 10
And
years
it's-
ago.
Someone
Sorry,
said
KJ.
Henderson volley today was better than Scholes versus Barcelona. Hussam, please talk to them Scousers because I actually respect some of your opinions. Hey,
No,
got
no,
some
I'm
respect
not
for
on.
your
I'm not on that one. I'm not on that
Yeah,
one.
Henderson's goal was good, but Scholes' goal was fucking world. Like, that was a world.
class. Yellow Submarine will knock out City in a round of 16. That is what Mr. Dale Say It Drift says. Also, any fans more delusional in the Premier League than
I can teach you football. I can teach
I'm
it to you.
telling you. The thing is, I don't even hate Trent. But these guys really want
David,
to make
you
me
hate
Trent.
any Liverpool player. Just
That isn't
allow it.
true.
Oh,
That's not
as
true.
As soon as you
What's
put
that?
Gerrard in the bin in that ranking video,
Oh,
you
yeah.
immediately
That
cancel
is not
everything.
true.
That's
I
not-
literally have
that's
said
not
Mo
true.
Salah's been one of the best attackers in the league for the past 5 seasons.
That is not true. to be
Hazard
fair.
or Salah, David?
David just hates football in general. I'm convinced.
No. In
He's
terms
not
of
like
quality
anyone.
of player, Salah is better. Legacy, though, I give
Boring,
Hazard.
boring answer. Boring answer.
All right, cool. Anyway, we're going to move on to the Champions League roundup. So we've selected a few games just to go over real quickly. Smash the like button for Manchester City, Chelsea, and Liverpool if you believe one of those 3 teams will win the Champions Champions League, people. Smash the like button. Share this out to all the Charlottes not catching the vibe right now. And also remember to subscribe to the Football Terrace, people. We are moving on. We might have to do a show one day where it's just UCL, just those 4 teams, because we've got a lot to say, especially with Hussam and Daps here.
On Trent.
We've got Vinicius smoked Trent. Listen,
KJ.
you guys are just here.
Boring.
KJ, can we put out a
Man
request?
getting smoked, bro.
Well,
This is the same hate
No.
that Gerard used to get. Same hate.
Well, one sec.
What do you mean
Daps,
hate?
Daps, what you saying?
Can we put out a request? Yeah.
Mhm.
If anyone wants to super chat about Trent, because we want to move on from Trent, I'm sorry, Trent's taking up too much airtime. They have to £100, bruv. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on.
I don't want to talk about Trent again. So
Agreed.
Listen.
We don't need to
We've
talk
had it
about the best people. Let's talk about the rest.
I'm done with talking about Trent. £100 or we don't talk about him.
All right, Daps laying it down. If anyone wants to talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold, £100 super chat.
Otherwise, we move on and talk about Champions League, please.
Champions League. Here we go. So first game we are talking about is the man with the most pressure in Europe to win the Champions League, and that is Maurizio Pochettino. Now it goes up against Bruges away. 1-1. Mbappe on the floor quite a lot. No second goal, no third goal. Messi hitting the crossbar. The question is, can Poch actually do it? Can Poch actually win the Champions League with PSG souls?
After what I've seen today, fucking hell, bro, they were dead. Like, I'm talking, was Messi playing? Was Neymar? Do you know what's even more embarrassing? They had double the attempts. Bruges had double the attempts of PSG. Just absorb that for a second. I'll let you guys react to that for a second. Double the fucking... Now, this man's done, man. I am now saying it. Poch has got to be the worst manager in Europe. The guy's so dead. He's so dead. I'm pissed. Because the thing is, right, just for the legacy thing, I want Messi to win the UCL with PSG, but the man ain't going to win it him. Poch you got Mbappe crying 2 minutes into the game here just to come off the pitch. You can't be asked after that.
Anyone would think you support Arsenal.
No. I'm a massive Messi stan. I love Messi. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, Hussam,
What about Tottenham?
What's up?
Hussam, you made a hand there, like you made a kind of face. Do you believe that Poch is as bad as Souls is saying?
No. If we're being, I totally understand the argument for and against him, but if we're being completely serious, before Poch actually entered Tottenham Hotspur and became their manager, no one ever took Tottenham seriously. No one, like we can't deny the man got Tottenham Hotspur to a Champions League final.
Managers,
it's unheard of.
Big club managers. He's a small club manager.
No, but that I agree with, but you can't say he's the worst manager in Europe because Oli exists, Arteta exists. There's plenty of managers who are worse. So let's not do that. With PSG though, I just want to say something. Obviously, there are a few older people besides David because he started watching football yesterday. With a few older people who have seen the Galacticos actually before. Putting a bunch of players together does not get you Champions Leagues or whatever, because the Galacticos never won the Champions League, and they had Beckham, Zidane, Ronaldo, all these players, and they didn't end up winning it. So here's the thing: there is always going to be a question with Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar up front. Offensively, they're unstoppable. But how about when the ball is going in the other side? Because it's basically them zero work rate going the other direction. So what are we talking about? Is it just going to be constantly? Is it constantly going to be a 10 versus 7 situation? That's the question.
No. Their defense is good enough. Look at the names they had today.
Yeah, no, but Bruges outworked them though. Bruges
it's about the structure. It's about the structure, bro.
Like Hakimi is a wing back. He's not a right back. He will struggle. Yeah. Like defensively, he will struggle. So like, there's already that side weak. You've got 3 players at the front that aren't probably going to press for you anyway. I mean, Messi walks most games now. Like he literally will walk in most of the games. So if you just literally outwork them, there's a chance there's a chance you can beat them. That's their stars are so big that they almost feel like they're bigger than PSG. You get me? Like,
I mean,
I feel you. PSG have got a lot of work to do in terms of making it work, because again, you can't. No, who's I'm saying, you can't just put X, Y, Z stars together and just expect it to work like that. There's work. Poch has got work to do. Well, super chat here, it says, "Why is the second best team in North London talking about European competition? Like how? How were they in UCL?
Can the first top team in London talk North London talk about Champions League? North London can't talk Champions League. Full stop.
Oh, that's what he said there. He says, "How were they in the UCL for 22 years straight and got to one final?" Wenger tax. Talking about teams that can't make it into the Champions League. One team are looking like they won't be able to do it again right now, because the fall that they're having is very mad. Barcelona are looking terrible. They're looking like ass. Like flipping out. Like,
KJ, can we include Madrid with Barcelona? Because I feel like it's kind of similar situation, even though one of them won. But it's like, it's just the drop off the names you see on the pitch is just, it's a sad drop off for Spanish football, because Madrid and Barcelona, bro, they used to dominate like 10 years ago. This would be a mad conversation, but your star can't be like Rodrigo, and Barcelona's star be a United reject. Like, Memphis Depay. It's just underwhelming. Both of them. I think both of them are not going to win the Champions League this season. Both.
Nah, not a chance.
No. None of those players that played for Barcelona have any self-dignity. They have no self-respect. Because how the... I don't want to get into it because it pissed me off. I was about to say, you know what? If I was Coleman, half-time, they getting a whooping, fam. I'll be like, choose your weapon of choice to get your ass whooped. Them man, no press, no passion, and you want to play for Barcelona? These men were like, we're not taking a pay cut. Fuck off, you dickhead. You're not going to take a pay cut and then do that. No,
man's got the belt in his hand and that.
Listen. Man said, have you seen? Oh, fam, you know when your parents just like roll out the towel with all the different utensils and all the different weapons that they got? They're like, pick. When they say pick,
which one
you
is
gotta
it?
find the one with like the smallest surface area and the softest cushion, bro. So you just like lick me with this one, because I can't be getting licked with that belt with a big buckle, bro.
Listen. Authorities, he wasn't talking about his parents. He's talking about parents many moons ago, obviously.
Yeah, back in the day, not now. Not especially not against young players.
Did you see Alba's face on the weekend? Like,
oh my God, yes.
That went from Messi to Luke De Jong, and he's just there like, oh, what have I done? What have I done?
You know what? You got to go, all right, let's do this. Get rid of Griezmann. Yeah, let's loan him out. Or guess what we'll do? We'll bring the guy who's got 36 games and 4 fucking goals to replace him. Now, fam, these men are moving.
Their forward line, no, guys, deep it. Their forward line has Luke De Jong and Braithwaite in it.
Braithwaite, who I keep being told is one of the richest players in. It's like, I don't care, buff. Sensational.
No disrespect to Braithwaite. No disrespect.
Sensational businessman. Sensational businessman.
But all their best players are their youth players, and that's never a good thing.
But you know what? But Hussam, going back to what Hussam said when he said it's sad, and that's actually how I feel. Like, my missus took me to Barcelona for my 30th, right? And I fell in love with the city, the whole Catalan thing, how much they love football.
How long ago was that? How long ago?
Oh, I'm pretty old, buff. Like 25. No, I'm joking. It was like 8 years ago. So.
All right, okay. So good team.
But it was when they signed Neymar. So, and it was just everything about the Catalan and everything. It was very special. It was like everything about the city was just buzzing around Barcelona. And look, we all support English clubs, yeah. And however much KJ loves United, you love Arsenal, David loves Chelsea, Sam loves Liverpool. Look, we all know that Barcelona and Real Madrid, when they come knocking on a footballer's door, They're the elite. Like there's a certain passion around the club and everything. So however much is great for us, if we want to try and, it's pretty sad, man. Like it's got to the point where a club where, look, people, I don't support Barcelona. If I go Barcelona, there's a good chance I'm going to go on a tour of the ground. Yeah. And that's the same with a lot of people when they go to Barcelona, because it's iconic as a football club. And when you see what is going on there, it's pretty bad, man. Like, I mean, Real Madrid will be bailed out because the government, the banks, they'll all get involved.
Yeah, when the king is your like biggest fan, you're going to be fine.
They're going to be white hankies, but loads of white hankies though.
KJ, they'll be fine financially, but look at the drop from grace though. Like, look at the
watch when the greatest, like the golden boy of Europe is back here. Ansu Fati, once he's returned, that's when you'll see them cook.
Oh,
he's not.
But look at the other players, man. Look at the other players.
Don't worry about them. Don't worry. Because
we made the Man United Barcelona combined 11.
Ansu Fati takes
How many Barcelona players get into that combined 11?
He's not Messi, man. He's not Messi.
No. But obviously, no one's going to be Messi at the age of 19 at the moment.
Well, Messi was Messi at the age of 19.
Yeah, but he's superhuman though, isn't he? He's just like.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what right now Barcelona needs.
That's the thing. Ansu Fati will be the one that can get them back to kind of where they need to be.
Ansu Fati is a very talented player. So is Pedri and some of the young ones coming through.
Yeah,
Pedri is trouble. So is Real Madrid. But actually, they might have a secret plan to try and get all these superstars back in. And looking at Pogba, Mbappe, Haaland. So yeah,
where's this money smuggling coming from? Where did they find all?
I'm telling you, the king.
They're backed by the king.
The king don't care about this country, bro.
And this free transfer thing is changing the whole game. Like the man will just wait, and everyone knows wait for the. But it is a fair point with Barcelona. If they wait till is it Xavi? No, it's Iniesta. No, it's Xavi. If they wait, Xavi takes over next summer, like, and comes in and says, "Do you know what? Don't worry about my transfer, my pot of money. I'm bringing in some youngers." And
he will.
They might have to go back and chill out for a minute and come back with a load of youngers and get the whole of the Catalan back behind them to do it, because buying these mediocre players is not going to do anything for them.
Yeah, it's an Laporta backing presidency. The guy knows what he's doing.
That is very true.
No, but Barcelona need a full.
Sorry, guys, we've got some super chats here. We've got to move on from Barcelona. We've got a few more games to go through quickly, and then we'll go on to Team of the Week, and then we're out here. We've got Rapstar saying Poch isn't dead. Oli and Arteta is. I think the problem Poch can't handle all those big egos, and I don't think they will play the way he wants to play. Yo mama, he says Poch is getting sacked and replaced with Zidane by December, guaranteed. Question Souls, would you take Poch at Arsenal? I definitely would. Mr. Dare I say Drift, he says it's so peak Arsenal fans that they're loading themselves to support other teams. I don't feel sorry for them. They deserve everything that they get. Oh boy. And also another one here says you need to know the Spain gov will help Real Madrid, and they were trying their best to ruin the Catalonians. Listen, I don't know why I go on with Spanish politics, but all I know, the king will always help, forever help Real Madrid. Just the way that is. All right, we've got the next game. So the next couple of games we're going to talk about is Borussia Dortmund getting a 2-1 win over Besiktas. Jude Bellingham continuing to grow, continuing to shine, and it's going to be it's going to be a race for him. I can see whenever he's up for sale, the time is for the leave. I can see Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, and Man City all trying to get him. It's going to be a very interesting race.
Fernandinho replacement.
Ooh.
No,
I don't think that would be the right spot. But
no, don't do that to him.
It's still sick. Also, Haaland.
Fernandinho is lone DM. Bellingham can't play lone DM. Bellingham plays either part of a pivot or as a number 8. He's not that type.
Bellingham's playing part as the attacking line basically right now. That's what Marco Royce is doing. Marco Royce is basically playing a front 5, and he's saying all of you go forward. That's what they're doing.
They played a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond today with Bellingham on the right.
Thank you for telling me how he's currently playing. Thank you for telling me how he's currently playing.
I don't know what that means. Subliminals, but
how old is he again?
19.
Oh,
He can
that's just
still-
saying
he
that
can
he can still develop. I get what he's saying. Haaland obviously scoring again, and that's another race in the transfer window for Dortmund.
Shock.
Dortmund are hella rich.
64 and
Season.
64. He's crazy.
He's an absolute machine. In another group that concerns Manchester United, Villarreal and Atalanta draw 2-2 in the end. So that's actually a result that Man United kind of needed. If they beat them both home and away, or at least once, that would put them back in the race to finishing top. Is this actually secretly a group of death for Man United after that start that they've had? We will see. You can't
say group of death with Ronaldo.
KJ, you're beating Atalanta home and away. I'm guaranteeing it right now. You can guarantee 6 points, guaranteed.
If Liverpool can do it, United can do it.
Next game we're going to quickly gloss over is Sporting 1, Ajax 5. And
oh my God, who the fuck saw that coming though? 5. 5 Ajax against Sporting. You'd say both of the teams are like similar level, and they just slapped 5 past them, which just makes
no sense. And that Anthony guy was balling out.
Mm-hmm. Oi, listen. His Future Stars card, a certain David.
Banging.
He was good. He was all right.
It's mad.
Seb Balair, West Ham's. You know they forgot to register him last time, and now he's scoring 4 in Champions League.
Yeah, 4 in Champions League. Oh,
let's he goes, oh yeah, I had a better debut than Messi and Ronaldo.
Oi, to be fair, in Champions League terms, he actually did. So you can't even argue.
Yeah.
Bellingham, Harvey, Trent in 2020.
Harvey, please, no. He's played about 3 games.
Once again, we see David's unhealthy obsession levels.
I say it about all youth players.
Yeah, David, like I said, David don't actually like football. Don't like the youth. Don't like his own team. Don't like Liverpool. Don't like anyone. I'm surprised that Curtis Jones ain't getting any love anymore. Like, he's just there to waste up. But Haller getting 4 goals for.
Can we talk about that? How the fuck has Haller scored 4 goals? How is that even possible?
Do you know the first one?
Like, I swear to you, if someone came to me before the game started and said Haller would score 4 goals, that would be like saying I'm gonna wake up next to Jennifer Lawrence tomorrow. Like, it's impossible. Like, and suddenly it just happens. Sebastian Haller, who flopped at West Ham, just scored 4 goals in the Champions League. Let's deep it, people. He scored 4 goals in the fucking Champions League.
You know he actually could finish like top goal scorer in the Champions League.
One more game. All he needs one more game against Sporting.
One more game against Sporting.
You know, he can break the group record, like the group stage record as well.
What's the group stage record?
It's like 8, is it 9?
Oh my God!
Ronaldo holds it or something like that.
Imagine a Champions League record held by Haller. Imagine like how shit that would be.
No, he got a record today. He's the fastest player to bag a brace ever in the Champions League.
Oh my Lord!
You know, listen, everyone. Hilarious that read, and then he just rather than being it, man bends down.
Yeah, no, he literally went.
Yeah.
Listen, Hussam, people are coming after your choice of woman. He says Jennifer Lawrence is dead. And then they say
you guys
Jennifer
need to go
Lawrence
to Spectator.
Wait. Are we talking peak? Are we talking peak Jennifer Lawrence here? Are we talking like Jennifer Lawrence now?
We're talking Hunger Games Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Peak.
Peak.
That just say still not peak.
Still not peak.
Listen,
I don't know what
I ain't gonna lie. You could have chose better.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I could have chose Rihanna,
Jessica Alba. Peak Jessica Alba. Stunner.
Jessica Alba, look at this guy, bro. Even your taste in women is boring, bro. Look at
you crazy?
Jessica Alba, fam. Allow it, man. She had one good movie. That's it. She could be invisible. No one gives a fuck.
All right, listen. Jessica Alba's a pretty woman. She got nothing on. They got nothing on Maya Jama, in my opinion. But hey, we'll talk about that another day. Is EPL overrated or the other leagues underrated? I think the other leagues are underrated. I think sometimes we just chat crap about them because we don't actually know what's going on. And the last game we're going to talk about before we do Champions League Team of the Week for the first time. There was history made today. History made. A team named after a position that you hold within the Texas police force actually won a game of football. Sheriff beating the best Brazilian team in Europe, Shakhtar Donetsk 2-0. And we just need to give them a round of applause. Because I swear, this is their first ever win in the Champions League. Like,
I had to double check if I was watching, if I was looking at the Champions League results. I didn't even know they existed.
Moldovan team. Moldova.
Moldova.
Adama Traore bagging goals.
Adama Traore, yeah. That's what I want to say, bro.
You know what? Gunnar Solskjaer was thinking it was someone that he might be playing.
That's a violation. If I were you, I wouldn't have it, bro.
Oh no, they're not in Europe. My bad.
Yeah, I was going to say this is
not in Europe. My bad.
They got one.
But they definitely sound like they should be playing Spurs.
No, they should be playing.
No, they should be in Conference League, 100%. It sounds like
should be in Conference League. But
so my bad, Gunnar. That should have been the Tottenham lot, not you lot. You're not there yet.
Listen, they got that first win. Very mad. Something random here, but Cole, if you're into that, then that's
all right.
You do you, bro. You do you.
You do
you, my friend. Yes. Anyway, so that is the Champions League games we picked. There were more, but hey, didn't want to talk about Juve versus Malmo or like the 0-0s that happened. Bun that. But it's time for Champions League Team of the Week. Team of the Week. Here we go. Also, Shakhtar buying fake Brazilians like Firmino and Fred. Oh, listen, if those two, if they end up at Shakhtar, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well,
Fred came from there,
and so did Fernandinho, and so did Firmino. Listen, however much I love the banter on all three of them, they're like, I believe Fred under a different manager would be a different player.
Firmino didn't come from Shakhtar Donetsk though; he came from Hoffenheim.
Do not. But Fernandinho
didn't Fernandinho did Fred? Didn't you get Fernando from them as well?
Yeah, he was dead food though.
Fraud Brazilian.
He was meaty as hell.
Firmino was signed because
Willian as well, by the way.
Willian did come from Shakhtar. Shakhtar has some decent players. And the one player from Shakhtar I'm so pissed that I never got to see in the Premier Europe properly was flipping Alex Teixeira. My man went to flipping China.
What about Hulk?
FIFA card, I can't lie.
Hulk was Zenit. Hulk was Zenit anyway, I think.
Hulk was Zenit. But Alex Teixeira, when Liverpool were linked to him, I was like, you know what, I need to see this guy.
Do you know Hulk is the most expensive transfers that's not been in the top 6 leagues?
Really?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, something like that,
The Russians are good.
Oh yeah, Douglas Costa came from Shakhtar. Tyson, again, another player that should have went into bigger Europe. Tyson, to actually see what they're like. FM12, Douglas Costa and Willian. All right, listen. Shakhtar used to be just the beauty of finding Brazilian talent in Europe. Now, not so much. Still the best Brazilian team to ever play in Europe as well. Just
and I guarantee you that an agent made a lot of money off of Shakhtar Donetsk. One agent would just go in Brazil and picking up man, just going.
What's his name? What's his name? Good as source. Is it Kia Jabakajo? He's the guy. He's the guy.
He made a lot of money off of them, man.
That team that Willian used to play for, was it Allianz?
Angie Mashakala.
That man.
Manchester Allianz. That's the name of Bayern Stadium, my God.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, guys, time for Team of the Week. So, in Nets Champions League. So, this is across all the Champions League games.
You know what's so annoying? I want to give this to Mangan or whatever that guy's name.
Mike Menyon.
I'm just going to make a suggestion based on his footballing opinions. I think David needs to be at the bottom of this left thingy we have going on right now. That's all I'm going to say. Just a suggestion.
I'm used to it anyway.
Yes.
Go on then. Put me there. If you do it.
That's where you belong.
This is my spot anyway. You don't understand. This is my spot. This is mine. I love it.
When it comes to this, people are saying Courtois. Courtois flipped me. Inter Milan were absolutely peppering flipping.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, so I'm saying Courtois because my man deserves his props for that game. Otherwise,
they need to know you can only nominate players who won. Just so.
Okay,
No, we're breaking that rule. We're going to break it.
About the Milan goalkeeper though. The Milan goalkeeper.
No.
The Milan keeper. It's got to be the Milan keeper.
He lost though. He did lose. Like as
Yeah,
a
he
goal,
wasn't
the thing.
I know he saved the pen, even though I knew Salah was going to go there. But that's by the by. My point is though, is that you like as a goalkeeper, you did concede 3 goals, and I don't.
Yeah, agreed. Go with Couture, man. 100%.
Yeah, because to go to our clean sheet, team 1.
What happened?
So we got right back.
Assist Laqueta has got to go in.
Well, listen. This is a hard one.
Are you mad?
Because Trent was very, very, very good today. However much the debate, and I said no one. Trent was very good today, man. Like let's go. But also, the other thing I would say is Cancelo was good for City, but Cancelo was good for City, man.
I didn't watch the City game. I'm not gonna lie.
Cancelo was very good. He was.
I saw the banger though. I saw the banger.
Yeah, the banger. A couple of assists. I think as well. Let me just grab it up.
All I'm saying is that Aspie got an assist and he did his job as a right back and kept a clean sheet.
One assist.
Here we go. The same boring ass shit we hear every
I'm just saying. He kept a clean sheet and he got an assist.
So the chat is spewing Cancelo. They love
Cancelo. I'm not against Cancelo. I'm not against it.
Cancelo was good. I get the cross from Azpilicueta was great. I think Trent was really good. I think Trent was solid today. For City, I'd probably say Cancelo.
Okay, so who you saying?
I'm going Cancelo just for the goal.
Cool. Cancelo getting in there. Centre back pairing. Who are we saying?
You could put Aspie in there as well. He played right centre back.
Aspie's not getting in. Aspie's not getting in.
No, okay. What about Rudiger? Are we gonna say Rudiger? Rudiger was class.
Yeah, Rudiger.
Yeah, Rudiger. Yes. Now you have. See, now you're actually speaking football. Rudiger. I want to force as many Chelsea players in there. I'm not happy about Cancelo, by the way. Just so you know.
I wanted to say Tomori. I thought Tomori was balling, but again, you concede 3 goals.
Look at this guy. He wants to get the Chelsea reject in now. Oh my God.
Listen,
you know who deserves to be there? Rudiger and Eder Militao. Honest opinion.
They watched that.
Militao was really good, you know.
He has to be. He's replacing Ramos.
Or if you want, KJ, we can just put a Sheriff Tiraspol centre back just for the vibe.
I don't even think they're in flipping.
They're not in the game. The whole team's not in the game.
I wanted to put Adama Traore from Sheriff Tiraspol in the team, but anyway, we move.
Okay, there is currently a technical issue with Footbin, but we'll be back in 2 moments. I'm just getting up there. But yeah, so we're gonna have Rudiger in there.
See, David, how I said Rudiger should be in there. See, this is what I do, what you don't do. Just speak, no bias. Right. Trent just scored a goal against AC Milan, was phenomenal, ran the game. Oh no, he conceded 2 goals.
But you know what?
He didn't score though. He didn't.
Yeah, score. But you know what? My issue is, why are we starting by talking about players saying he scored a goal? Trent was good today, man. Like
he was.
Goal, Trent was good. Like he was good. He was constantly like putting balls in and.
But when it's team of the week, you have to be more than good.
As a defender, look, if we're going to talk about who the best defenders of all time are, I don't want to hear goals and assists, to be frank with you. Like, otherwise, we're going to rule out AC Milan's defense of the early 90s.
Otherwise, the greatest goalkeeper of all time is Rosario Ceni, if we're talking on goals and assists.
Ooh.
Some people are saying Upper Meccano. Clean sheet.
I'm not giving him that.
Oh my God!
Barcelona are dead.
Clean sheet against Barcelona. If me and David played in defense, we get a clean sheet. Allow it.
To be honest, Liverpool were peppering. The first half. Liverpool were absolutely peppering. I can't even remember who they were playing now, but whoever they were playing, first half. That's it. AC Milan. Liverpool were peppering AC Milan in the first half. And they only conceded 1 in the first half, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to take things like that into consideration. But there's definitely no City. It's definitely not Nathan Ake. That's one thing I know for certain.
Guys, question: What the hell happened in the Wolfsburg game? Because they got 5 yellow cards, 6 yellow cards.
They were fighting
so-
each other. Basically.
And flipping and someone sent off. Bloody hell, that game ended
Oh.
0-0.
Oh my
Right.
God, I know exactly who should get in this team, by the way. Sven Botman. Sven Botman was fucking class, bro, for what's their name? For Lille, bro. Sven Botman was actually class.
He's
I
getting
swear, bro.
his scouting in for a future centre back potentially. I don't know.
Yeah, Sven Botman or Eder Militao, but I have to say Sven Botman, man. Honestly speaking, this guy was unbelievable.
Boy, this guy has to go in there because he clamped down that right hand side against flipping United. Ulysses Garcia.
Yeah, agreed.
Was absolutely phenomenal. I was just like,
Is
this
he even in the
guy-
game?
Yeah, he plays for Young Boys.
Yeah, young boys are, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
No puns, please.
I just wanted to use that one against KJ, but
But it's hard not to, isn't it?
But fun fact, I signed Ulysses Garcia on my Red Bull Leipzig saying on FIFA.
Garcia was cold.
FM flipping 17. What a guy.
I got freaking Sven Botman on the FM and he's useless. Want him gone.
I don't do none of these, so I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah,
yeah,
Young
same. I don't
Boys.
play FIFA.
Where is he? There he is. There he is. Ulysses Garcia. Put him
but
in
Garcia was very, 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 very good today.
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it was excellent. All right, in the midfield.
Oh,
just put Henderson in there immediately at once, or we're just
I was
capping.
gonna
We
say-
don't
Hold on. Nkunku's got to go and he got a hat trick. He's my one exception to my rule. My one.
There's 3 midfielders.
I have a rule. I don't like players going in who have lost, but when you score a hat trick,
agreed.
I'll give you.
Okay, we can put Nkunku in there, but Henderson's getting in.
I agree. I'm not against it. I think he's Liverpool's greatest ever.
Oh, David, put a Liverpool player in there.
I
Let's
think-
have
I
a
think- I think-
celebration.
I
Let's have
think
a
he's.
party. Oh my God.
I think he's Liverpool's greatest ever captain.
Oh, here we go with this boring shit now. Okay. Whatever. Yeah.
It's
So
true.
it went from, me and David, I like you now, to,
Oh, and-
bullshit.
No,
I
I'm
do-
never gonna like David. That's never gonna.
Oh yeah, a man like Jude.
Yeah, Jude.
Man like
Bellingham.
Jude.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's disrespect on De Bruyne, but carry on.
But then who would you take out for De Bruyne?
No, I'm not
You're gonna
saying
take somebody out. You're gonna take out Henderson. I'm just saying, but
City.
Oh my
won
God.
6-3. There was nothing amazing about City today, but De Bruyne was good. But it's
No,
cool.
I
I'm not
think
gonna.
Grealish got to go in there for me. 2 assists and
No,
a goal.
but Grealish has to go in, Daps. I think Grealish
Yeah, I
was your.
agree with you. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm not gonna go De Bruyne
Solid,
because I'm gonna give
but
Grealish the City best player.
The left
spot.
wing,
I think the thing with Grealish is that the funny thing is literally when he picked up the ball for the goal that he scored, I thought
KJ, you're choosing the striker, by the way.
I
Yeah,
started
no, because
thinking.
there's only one man that goes in there.
Haller,
You
yes.
know,
Yes.
Haller, bro. Haller goes straight in. bro.
Haller,
Look
yeah.
at him.
Fucking
Only
get him.
one guy going in there. I don't care. Anyone says Haller gets in team of the
my
week. And then we've got the left wing and right wing spots open.
Grealish
left
left.
wing, I would go Grealish. Left wing's got
Grealish, same,
yeah,
same.
I'd go Grealish and Adama Traore. 100%.
Especially to do that's what I was going to say. When he got the ball, I was thinking, obviously, it was his first Champions League game. How good was it? Literally, the minute he got the ball for the goal, I was thinking, how good a Champions League debut has he had? And he started cutting in. I thought, you know what? Based on how today's gone, they're probably going to block this. Then he shifted it a little bit over. And then I thought, yeah, to do that on your debut, fair play. You've come in, and that is why maybe we've paid 100 million for him. That he maybe could be that player that can do that in the big games. So
And
KJ,
then-
can I just suggest something for the right wing? Because the Sheriff Traspol Adama Traore is unavailable, just put the Wolves one and we'll pretend it's the Sheriff one. Honestly.
That's what.
No, he has to go in.
Anthony, Anthony deserves
So-
it.
so-
No. I'm sorry. I love Anthony. He was actually good for me on FM. But Adama Traore
Yes.
for the Moldovan Sirasapol.
Oh, fair enough.
Adama Traore, come on.
Oh,
Let's just put him
listen.
and pretend he's the Sheriff guy. bro.
Because they have no business winning a game in the Champions League, you have to have at
Yes.
least one of their players in there.
Yeah.
And that's it, brother. And that's it. So we're not going to do manager of the week because half of them probably won't be even in here anyway. So
Ronaldo.
Champions League team of the week. We've got Courtois in nets. We have In the back line, Cancelo, Rudiger, Sven Botman, and Ulysses Garcia. In midfield, we've got Nkunku, Henderson, and Jude Bellingham. And up top, we have Jack Grealish, Sebastian Haller, and also Adama Traore, who played for Sheriff. So yes, that is the team. And from this team, we select one baller of the week. But there's only one man. There's only one man that can get that. And that is Sebastian Haller, aka this year's top goal scorer in the Champions League.
Bro, Haller, best player of all time, man. I don't give a shit, man. Come on, Sebastian Haller just scored 4 fucking goals, bro.
All right, this is a joke. Again, one last thing before we leave. We know we have to do this. We have to ask, who was the Champions League charlatan of the week? Who was the fraud? Who was the flop? Who was that?
It's got to be United, isn't it?
It's Anthony Taylor. It's Anthony Taylor.
No.
It's Anthony Taylor, mate. He gave a red card and he hadn't booked someone. What is he doing? Like I know Man United lost and that's bad, but this guy literally forgot his job description.
David, I understand. I completely understand your sentiment. This is the first time I fully understand what you're saying. But let's deep. Man United lost to young boys.
Young boys. I get you.
We can't say shit
it's
about that.
It's got to be United.
Has to be United.
Yeah, it's got to be United. Yeah, it has to be.
Has to be United. I swear, bro. It actually has to be.
Are you doing the one?
Has to be United.
I was about to say, then shall we all do it together?
There's no need to be fair. I say, young boys.
But it's Ollie. Forget United. It's not United. Don't put that on United. It's Ollie.
No, it is. No,
it's United, but I don't even give a shit.
No, United as a club, Daps.
Yeah, no, Ollie can't.
Club.
Ollie,
no. You know what? For once, the board's giving Ollie what he needs, and Ollie's still not coming. Listen, Hussam, you wish that your board went out and did what the Glazers did.
Listen, Hussam, I've seen the super chat as well. I can't, Mohammed, I can't put that up. I can't put that up. I cannot.
Oh my god, I've just clocked off.
I cannot put that up.
My god. That's wrong. That's wrong.
That one's illegal.
I don't know what to do. Like, I want to respect the super chat, but at the same time,
don't even put it on the screen.
That's illegal. That's illegal. That's illegal.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, back to football.
Yeah, back to wait. Annie killing me off with unbelievable scenes. Listen, what the hell, fam?
But then again, the Ollie smiling at the end of it.
You know what the worst thing is? I don't know if you watched the interview with Ollie, is when the journalist said, and do you think that when Ronaldo was through on goal, the player should have got a red card for pulling him down? And it's like Ollie hadn't even clocked it. It was like he gripped on. He was like, yes, like getting so excited about having some sort of excuse to why they lost. And it was like, this is cringy, bruv. Like,
remember last year when he said that, we changed the banners from red to black because it interfered with how the players see the camera.
Listen. We need to start. Okay, we need to start going through Ollie quotes, because when you listen to them out, like just in
get back to young boys again.
All right, listen. When you say,
I want to make a book out of it and sell it on like Amazon or something, because it's incredible. It's incredible. Like, Ollie, you've just lost the Champions League final to Sheriff Tiraspol, 3-0. What are your thoughts? I thought we played really well. We're improving. We got to the final this season.
When you play elite teams,
he called BSC young boys top level. We're playing at the top level. This is what happens. This is middle school. The manager.
They're middle school or kindergarten at best.
Oh my god. Anyway, Charlotte of the week goes to Ollie. There's no other place to pull it out, and Manchester United, all of them, every single one of them.
And then you lost.
Yeah,
you also knocked out an innocent bystander as well. Your whole team's out.
KJ, you got away with us not asking you about Sancho as well, because I know you're a big Sancho fan, but yesterday...
Yesterday he stunk, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. He stunk, but yes, we learned. The less we talk about Sancho, the better. Right, we're at the end of our flipping show, man. This has been an excellent show. I've had so much fun. Episode 63, people. I hope you've enjoyed it. Flipping daps. I've been joined by some wonderful. I hate you guys. I hate all of
He
you.
put some vibe on it. He put some vibe on
Listen,
it.
man's shaking his head and everything. But yeah, so Daps, tell us where we can find you and on your socials and your channel.
Just find Never Foul. That's all I care about. Never Foul.
Never Foul on YouTube and on Twitter. Go give them a follow and a subscribe. Who's Hussam? Where can we find you, my brother?
You can find me on YouTube on This Is Football. I told you guys I'm gonna smash your boy, guys, as soon as I came in. I think I delivered today. So big up to everyone, man. Thank you, KJ, for having me. My channel is called This Is Football. It's for all football fans, not just Liverpool fans. You can come on there and then there's content for you. And you can find me on Twitter at DonHussam6. The 6 is because we have 6 Champions League titles. I'm gonna change that to a 7 in May, hopefully, when we win our 7th one. So thank you guys so much. It's a pleasure. David included. It's a pleasure again. So big up, man, everyone. Big up.
Oh, wait,
And you always smash it, bruv.
Yeah, come on now. Yes, Habib, my guy, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know where not to find David. You don't want to find out where he is because who cares, bro? You know what I mean? The villain of the show. And then also, Souls. Where can we find you?
Not in the Champions League or the Europa League or the Conference League.
So not in Europe. So basically Brexit.
What's up, yeah?
Not in the Premier League as well, if you think of it, Daps.
Whoa. Come on now.
Bottom half.
Come on now. It'll change. We're coming. Don't worry. Slowly coming back.
Yeah, trust the process. 100%.
Trust the process.
Yo, we're trying to leave and Souls is getting violated. I thought Souls, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You know what? No. Watch you. I wish these man come back on, yeah, because the show's ended, isn't it? Yeah, you can find me in a cave at the moment, or you can find me on Gunnar Souls on Twitter. Either way, make your pick.
Either way, he's there. And I have been your host, I've been your pastor, I've been your captain and your leader of the resistance that still exists. We're still fighting. Just not as hard because right now Ronaldo's home, so it's kind of difficult right now. Some of the resistance fighters have gone home, so I need to rally the troops. But I'm still the leader of the resistance. You can follow me at my new at KJX Milligan. Go follow that for all your vibe needs. And if you want to shoot a music video or promotional video or event video, please hit me up because I'm actually good at my job. So yeah, guys, go over and do that. Go follow that. If my name changes again, do not be surprised because my mind's always thinking. But anyway, this has been episode 63. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Everyone, good night.
Howler. He froze at the end. Howler.
Except Ollie. Ollie, you need to sleep with your eyes open, bro.